Welcome to the Kalispell Warhawks Dynasty, where the Warhawks come at you from Southern California in Week 2 as they face the UCLA Bruins. Every season, Kalispell plays a team from the Pac-12 in non-conference play, and this might be one of the highest profile games of all, as they take on UCLA, debuting one of the best high school quarterbacks in recent years, Jessie Heikenen, who makes his first career start. Jeff Childs to get us started, and welcome to Week 2 action. UCLA will get it first as Walker takes a knee, and that sets the stage. Jessie Heikenen and the UCLA Bruins take the field. Heikenen was redshirted and sat on the bench last year waiting for his opportunity. And here is the former 5-star recruit out of Huntington Beach, California. He opens in the shotgun and Heikenen's back to pass on first down. He buys some time outside the pocket, but good coverage. Now Heikenen throws it to the Kalispell bench, incomplete. Superb coverage by the Kalispell secondary. Kalispell had a very successful Week 1 victory against Rice as Heikenen throws another pass away, not trying to take any chances against the good coverage. So now it's 3rd and 10, and here comes the rush. Heikenen sacked by Nate Graham. Well, how about that for an opening sequence? 2 throwaways, and then a successful zone blitz. Can't ask for more than that. Kalispell's offense really stole the show last week with their big playability from Ja'Cory Day, J.R. Battle, and Lamar Williams. They did not do very much on the ground, however, as Roscoe Sheridan gets us started with a 2-yard gain. J.R. Battle had a career-high 4 touchdown passes in the win. His first throw is on target into the hands of Hayden John Charles, who had 4 grabs in his Kalispell debut. Battle now in UCLA territory, just gets this away, and they're happy to get anything on that play. 3 to Sheridan. The trench battle up front is something we'll watch all day. 3rd and 5. Complete to Hayden John Charles, who makes the tough grab. That ability to make those kinds of catches is one of his best traits. Now they run it again. Sheridan cuts downhill right into the linebacker, and he gets laid out by Preston Jackson. 2 tight ends on the field now for Kalispell. Battle, short across the middle, and now McClellan gets dumped on his back by Jackson. 3rd down. Lamar Williams checks in as the 4th receiver. 3rd and 6. On target again. Catch is made, Ja'Cory Day. The Warhawks having to absorb a lot of hard hits on this drive, but they've made it inside the 10. Battle on 1st and goal. Pocket collapsing, balls out, and scooped up by Andre Scott. It's a loss of about 8 yards on the play, and that's Preston Jackson again. 2nd and goal now for the Warhawks. Battle steps up, good coverage, and he's lifted off his feet. The football's knocked free again. That's back-to-back fumbles. Kalispell needs to be careful. Tough 3rd and goal here. They motion Williams all the way across. It's a screen. Shakes free from 1 tackle, and then a loss of yardage forces 4th and goal Kalispell. So our Warhawks do get 3 on their opening drive, and now Jessie Heikenen tries to get things going on the 2nd possession. There's 2 yards to Perry Wright, perhaps the best player on this football team. Heikenen now to the air on 2nd down, completes his first pass, and Johnson makes 1-man miss en route to a 13-yard first down. Heikenen 6'5", very strong arm. Now a screen, and Washington breaks off a couple tackles. That's what we saw back in Week 1. The corners especially struggled to tackle. Now they're up in press coverage on 2nd down. Heikenen, good protection, and nearly intercepted through the hands of Anthony Owens. Heikenen gets a 2nd chance now. It's 3rd and 3. He's blitzed, dodging to his right, and open is Wood. He cuts back across the middle and gets inside the 20. It's an 18-yard catch and run, and the Bruins now have it in the red zone. On 1st down again, pressure picked up beautifully by Wright. Heikenen buys time and finds Washington inside the 5. Goal to go as they pick up the tempo. On 1st and goal, we have movement up front, so that backs up the Bruins. 3 receivers in the game. Heikenen. That is complete to Perry Wright, and the touchdown-saving hit is made by Evans, but now from the 1. Perry Wright is stuffed. That is Xavier Bozeman. 3rd and goal. One last chance against the stacked box. Wright, met by Evans, but he'll fight his way in for the touchdown. Excellent stiff arm keeping Evans away from him so he couldn't get a good tackle. And the Bruins now take the lead. How do the Warhawks respond? Here's a kick sailing deep, and from the end zone, this is number 1 Ja'Cory Day. Angling way outside to the far sideline to the 50, and no one can get the angle on Ja'Cory Day. That's a Kalispell touchdown. Warhawks back in front as Day goes 102 yards. Of course, it was just last week where Day had a receiving touchdown and a rushing score. He's already scored 3 different ways this year. 10-7 Kalispell as we head back to the Bruins side of things. And this is right for about 3 against a defense that after that long possession has to be a little tired. 3rd and 2, Heikenen the entire way, 1st down. Tried running option there, and Heikenen does have good speed to pick up those yards himself. Now Heikenen spins around on 1st down and throws a little off the mark. That's a 5 of 9 start for Jessie Heikenen. Coverage has been very tough. On 2nd down, floated the wood and taken down very quickly after 7 yards. Now 3rd and 3. Secondary playing a bit off now. They blitz Heikenen. He floats it to Weaver with the catch. Hampton could not get there in time. Now UCLA back in plus territory. Start of the 2nd. Heikenen pressured again. Floating deep up the sideline and overthrown. My question coming into this game was how difficult would Kalispell make things on Jessie Heikenen? Well, in terms of pressure and coverage, it's been real tough. 3rd and 7 for Heikenen. Fires sideline! Incomplete and almost picked off by Malcolm Tyson. He breaks on the pass, but can't get the left foot in bounds. That'll set up what is about a 53-yard field goal try from right hash. It has the leg, but it's wide left and no good. Warhawks take over. Up 3, Kalispell football with 4 wide. And a draw play now, getting the box a little emptier as they get Roscoe Sheridan for 6 yards. Kalispell 2 of 3 on 3rd down as Roscoe Sheridan gets them the conversion. And shockingly, Kalispell had 0 3rd down conversions in the big win last week. In UCLA territory, there's play action, and everything is covered perfectly. Battle has no choice but to get rid of it. They used play action last week to open up Hayden John Charles. Split backs on 3rd and 9, pressure's picked up, and the pass is complete. Battle gets time and throws a strike to Amonte Jones. Kalispell back in scoring range. Sheridan right side gets a block from Jones that'll spring him for the touchdown. 28-yard score for Roscoe Sheridan. He's not far off his production from last week. And that's his first touchdown in his senior campaign, giving Kalispell a 17-7 advantage. Who expected this kind of a first half, especially with Kalispell on the road and not having the best history against Pac-12 opponents? They lost a lopsided game to Washington State last year. Here is Perry Wright on 2nd down, and one of the things they've done well is stuff the running game. Up front, Kalispell is winning on this side of the ball. And on 3rd and 6, that will not get the conversion. Anthony Owens, very inexperienced, but plays like a veteran here, making sure the sticks stay protected. What an opportunity this first half has created for Kalispell as they lead by 10, and now Sheridan held to a 3-yard run. A bunch with Day McClellan and John Charles as this throw just barely gets out of Battle's hand, and he gets it to Day for about 5 yards. Kalispell knew they had to be more of a quick strike offense today. 3rd and 2, 1st down, Amonte Jones. No one else on this team gets off the line like he does. That release was fantastic. Battle again to the air on 2nd down, and the pressure is too much this time. He's sacked for a loss of 11. The Bruins have gotten a lot of pressure so far in this first half. Here it is again, 3rd and 16, quick dump off. It's Sheridan racing into Bruin territory and getting to about the 39. And on 4th and 6, we're going to see Kalispell go for it. They got enough yards to take the chance. No flag after the jump, but a first down regardless as J.R. Battle finds Kalispell native Mike Harris. Of course, they go to the sure-handed Harris on the big fourth down as Roscoe Sheridan now heads to the 20, gain of 3. Kalispell taking their time as well as Battle on the sprint pass finds Day. He'll be taken out of bounds at around the 10, new set of downs. Watch out for Mike Harris in the slot, 1st and 10 with 40 seconds left. Pass caught by McClellan, diving in across the plane, touchdown! This season began with a Justin McClellan touchdown. There's his 2nd of the year. Very good job by Kalispell using the underneath options and not forcing anything. They are not trying to run the offense they ran last week. It's now 24-7 as Heikenen gets flattened, but he throws a strike across the middle in fearless fashion. UCLA really needs to pick up the urgency as Johnson makes the grab across the middle, and that'll give UCLA a chance to get set up. 21 seconds left and Heikenen to Walker. No first down this time, so the clock will not stop. Bruins in hurry up with 7 seconds left. Could be their last actual play. Screen for right, gets one key block and is laid out. And timeout Bruins with 2 seconds left. This is about a 49-yard field goal attempt, now left hash. As halftime hits, UCLA gets 3 more, now 24-10. In a very surprising first half where Kalispell is really controlling this game, and they have looked like the superior team the entire half. Still a half of football to go, but a very fun week of Kalispell action as they have brought the challenge to Jessie Heikenen. Now, he hasn't had a bad game by any stretch, but he has definitely looked like a player in his very first start. It's a 14-point game. Here's Ja'Cory Day, shot out of the cannon for 45 yards as Kalispell gets great field position. Here's Battle with the dump off, and Sheridan makes a great catch, but doesn't get much afterwards. 3rd down for the Warhawks, and the rush is on. Battle escapes, still chased, floats it, and it's caught! 1st down, Hayden John Charles. How did Battle do this? He narrowly avoids the sack, buying time, floats a pass knowing he's going to get hit, and his freshman tight end makes the catch. Kalispell, 1st and 10, toss left. It's Miller trying to stay behind his blocker, that's Gallagher, gain of 4. One of the most impressive things, too, is that Battle has been so efficient. Another completion, spinning around is McClellan to the 11, 1st down. J.R. Battle still has just 1 incompletion. His receivers have been excellent. Now they are on it inside the 5. It's Roscoe Sheridan hit down after a gain of 7. Oscar Williams in as the 2nd tight end. Battle on 2nd down, flushed right. Fires end zone, caught by Jones, touchdown Kalispell. 31-10. An unbelievable performance in front of a packed UCLA crowd. J.R. Battle has played a phenomenal game so far, and I can't say enough about this passing game through 1.5 games. It's now a 21-point game, and the pressure has to be mounting for Jessie Heikenen and this Bruin offense, as they do get a very good option play to go for 25 yards. But they need a real momentum stopper here, and Wright is not going to get it wrapped up nicely by Shannon Evans, and Wright has to be helped off the field by the trainers. Kalispell playing soft on 2nd down. 4 on the rush. Heikenen under pressure and sacked. It's Bobby Hill, the backup defensive tackle. Kalispell wants to rotate their linemen much more this year, and that's the first sack for Bobby Hill in his career. That makes it 3rd and 15. Heikenen showing off the arm. Deep pass caught by Weaver inside the 5. He had Hampton turned around. James Hampton very good in week 1, but gives up the big pass. And then a touchdown for Greg Britt, filling in for Perry Wright, as UCLA does get a big answer to cut this back to a 2-touchdown game. Kalispell has had to make some outstanding plays in tough circumstances to get this lead. Now we'll see if they can maintain it, as Roscoe Sheridan runs left for about 4. Much more success on the ground this week, and that's great news, but Miller gets absolutely rocked on this carry. Here's that bunch formation again. Rush breaking through. Battle can't get rid of it. He's sacked again for a loss of 11. And for UCLA, one thing they need to do is start getting third down stops. Well, here's 3rd and 21 as Battle gets hit again. Just too much rush. Now it's 4th and forever. UCLA trying to gain some ground, and after those 2 sacks, the punt gave them good field position. Heikenen stays patient and finds John Walker for a gain of 11. Into plus territory as the 3rd quarter continues to wind down. Britt cuts back to the middle with 2 blockers leading him in front. That's a gain of 13. Corners again back off on 2nd down. Draw play for Britt and met immediately by Glenn Hayes with an excellent run fill. Setting up 3rd and 7, and now the Bruins back up. That's their 2nd full start. The hard count is not working. 3rd and 12, they'll call a screen. Britt needs some help, and he won't get it. Brought down in the open field, setting up 4th down, and another long field goal try. This about the same distance they missed from earlier, but this time the kick is good. It's now 31-20. The 3rd quarter will be ending very shortly as Kalispell opens this drive again, trying to pound Sheridan. There's 3 yards. Safety comes down. Aggressive play here by UCLA, but Sheridan runs away from it, and that'll be 11 yards to move the chains. Welcome to the 4th quarter. Kalispell with a 2-digit lead. Going deep, floating for Jones, 1st down. UCLA tried to disguise coverage and roll, and Battle saw it right away, knowing he had the chance downfield. Now again, downhill goes Roscoe Sheridan. There's 7. Running game has been so much more reliable this week, but as Miller gets his chance, he continues to be bottled up. Here is another 3rd down, very key for UCLA to get this stop. Battle with good coverage takes another sack, loss of 8. And that'll keep it from becoming a 3-score game again. 34-20. And Jessie Heikenen in his very first start put into a very tough situation as he completes the pass to Weaver for 11. But this is how his career gets underway. This is intense. Heikenen to the sideline. It's called a catch. That looked out of bounds to me, and Leon Daniels has thrown the flag. This looked like it was clearly out of bounds, but perhaps the foot was still touching grass as the catch was made. The call stands. Kalispell loses a timeout. Heikenen shuffling in the pocket, floats a pass, intercepted! That's inbounds! Taken away by Kelly John Charles! The captain of this Kalispell defense is the first player to intercept Jessie Heikenen. Oh wow, Kalispell comes out in the Wildcat. It's Ja'Cory Day to Corey Miller, and every time he touches the ball, UCLA is all over him. Back to their more traditional offense now. Battle, uh-oh, he's in trouble. I don't know how he got away, and he's going to decide to run it toward the sideline, and he gets crushed along the UCLA bench. No flag, and Battle is okay. Now it's 3rd and 4, chased again. Battle gets rid of it. He does not want to give up more field position to the Bruins. So the interception doesn't do much, but lose more time for UCLA. As now Heikenen comes out option, keeping the entire way, trying to get that 1st down, and I think he got it. Kalispell again with the soft secondary, out to Weaver, missed tackle by Tyson, and Evans cleans up. Those screens have been a bit of an issue so far this year. Heikenen again keeping, running right and met. John Charles makes his tackle. Bruins at the Warhawk 45-yard line. Another 4-man rush. Heikenen to Johnson, who falls forward through contact. That'll go for about 9. Time running out for UCLA. 3rd and inches. Another keeper. And Heikenen is wrapped up. Denied the 1st down by Scott Green, who is the 5th corner on the depth charts. Now it's 4th down, game potentially on the line here. Heikenen gets a clean pocket, airs it out, and it's broken up by Malcolm Tyson. How good has he been today? This secondary has battled and made it very tough on Jessie Heikenen. Warhawks now take over in a 14-point game. They love to end it here as Roscoe Sheridan sweeps left. Gain of 3 to bring him to 100 on the afternoon. 2 minutes to go. Again, Sheridan dragged down. Timeout UCLA. 3rd down here for the Warhawks. Battle under pressure again, and Bryce Wiley gives up the sack. So it's not quite finished yet. UCLA has 1 timeout left and need 2 touchdowns in under 2 minutes. Heikenen barely gets this away, and it's through the hands of John Charles, who almost picked off another. 1:41 to go. Only 3 rushing now. They do have a defender spying Heikenen as Weaver makes the grab and picks up the 1st down, gain of 11. Just one really big play downfield for Heikenen today. A lot of passes across the middle. They forced him to stay intermediate, and they have challenged those passes throughout the game. In Warhawk territory, here's Heikenen. Somehow gets this away, and Johnson makes the catch. He kind of got a pick or a block there deep in the secondary. Merritt almost took him down. Now Heikenen floats a pass toward the back pylon. Touchdown! There is your first wow moment from Jessie Heikenen. An outstanding pass. And that'll make it a 7-point game with this extra point. Now it comes down to an onside kick. Does Heikenen get the chance to tie? The game is on the line right here. The ball bounces into the hands of Justin McClellan, and the Kalispell Warhawks have defeated UCLA. A valiant, victorious effort going on the road to UCLA to take this game. They expected this to be the Jessie Heikenen coming out party, and instead, it was J.R. Battle who has stolen the show again. I mentioned in the practice video when I was answering questions about potential breakout players or surprise players, I mentioned J.R. Battle because I thought I saw a different quarterback capable of so much more in the practices. And it turns out we've seen an excellent J.R. Battle to open this year, and the plays he made today are why this game was won so handedly. I look back to that 3rd down play where he should have been sacked, but we found the escape route, drifted outside, floated it for John Charles. That drive led to a touchdown. It could have easily ended right there with a sack. And the pass he threw for a touchdown on that drive was him rolling out and finding Amonte Jones. UCLA made it tough on us, but we answered with so many big plays. We didn't drop the football, we blocked well up front, and Battle was almost flawless. We did take some sacks in the game, but a lot of those were late in the second half, and we already had a nice lead built up. Also, we had a special teams touchdown from Ja'Cory Day. That was a huge deciding factor in this 7-point game. And the defense and the pressure they put on Heikenen, they kept him off balance, never let him get comfortable, and they didn't just give him all day to pick apart the secondary. And even when he did have all day, that secondary battled like never before. A lot had to go right for us to make this upset happen, and that's what the Warhawks are capable of here in year 6. What a victory. And one more non-conference game to come against the Louisville Cardinals. They just took on Wyoming, our conference rivals, and lost that game. I would say that Louisville's roster probably isn't as good as Rice's, so I expect us to play well. We might open things up again in this matchup, but we've seen us have success going for big plays and then success trying to work the underneath routes. We didn't throw it downfield much today at all. The one time we did was because they called a bad coverage and I saw it early enough to take advantage of it. It looks like the Cardinals' best talent is on defense. They have some good front 7 players and a star safety. They also have some good tackles and a senior quarterback in Edward Butler, who, ironically enough, his best season was as a freshman, throwing 6 touchdowns and 4 picks. He hasn't had a lot of playing time, but is now their starter for the season. Wide receiver Derek Green will be our biggest challenge with the speed and acceleration he brings to the table. And hopefully poor tackling does not let him show us just how fast and athletic he is. So a 2-0 start for Kalispell along with Wyoming. Nobody else is 2-0 in our conference right now, but conference play has not even began yet. I'm looking forward to it though. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please smash that like button on your way out. Can we continue to get over 1,000 likes in this series? Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well, as on this channel we're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. So hit subscribe and the bell notification so you don't miss upcoming episodes in this series. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.